What's going on, YouTube? So we got another plant package from let me see if I can get you guys to zoom in on where that's coming from, but it's coming from Bama Plants.com. Get a lot of my plants from them, and I'll let you guys see why here in just a second. Getting into this box, and do it like this. Is, of course, got a little cardboard styrofoam piece here, and we got some Florida newspaper. Let's see what the community is talking about in Florida when this was packed. Okay, we got power driving work begins on new PBB in Florida. Gulf Breeze police report. That's that. Now it's time to get into the good stuff. We got making a mess here in my office, but we got a couple of gel cool packs here, and this order was placed on Friday the 30th and got here today, so you really can't beat that. They got it in the mail right away. So let's do this. Let's go to their website. You guys can see it. www.bamaplants.com. Here, and they say this order was placed on the 30th and it's already here. We got some green temple. It's gonna be this guy right there. That's a green temple. We got some narrow leaf. I can't ever say that right, but that's that. Looks good. Looks good. And we have some cardamom. That, and that's what that is. And then these guys here. Oh, let me peel that sticker off and put it back on here. And this is the Rotala Macrandra Pink. So that's what these guys are. And I'm thinking, I ordered these thinking it really surprised me how fast it got here. But that's okay, we can work with it. We can definitely work with it. They're gonna go, oh, look at that, I got a little snail. Got a couple of snails. For those who don't know, we don't necessarily like snails, but snails are good for a planet. What's going on, YouTube? So we are kind of sort of in the middle of an unboxing when my camera died, so we'll get back to it. Got the plants. I was mentioning that I'm going through an issue in the back tank because of what's the best way of saying this? Experimenting with CO2 and not fully thinking about the consequences of putting CO2 in a tank that had dirt in it. And so one hell of an algae bloom. I had to go out and get some snails, and the problem is the plants they're not the fastest growing plants in the world, and so basically ended up feeding the algae instead of the plants with CO2. So we killed the CO2 on the tank for a while, but like I say, it was just the project to see, the inner workings of working with CO2. And now that I think, as far as that tank goes, I think I have a good idea about it. I think I'm gonna move the DIY CO2 setup potentially into the office tank, and we're gonna spin that around. Take a look at that. Thinking about potentially putting the CO2 on that tank, since it's just a DIY setup, and going that route because the CO2 really did make a difference in the back. These plants are all gonna go in the back fish tank for now. Eventually, just about everything be pretty close to everything except maybe, I may pull out pieces of the Anubias from this tank, because with Anubias you can just cut the rhizome and replant both pieces. You got two separate plants. So I think what I'm gonna do is, when I get ready to change the 90 over, that I'm gonna do that, cut some of the Anubias and transplant it. But it's all still a work in progress. Just wanted to show off the plants and good things about Bama Plants.com. They all come packaged nicely. They mark what plant is what, so there's no guesswork. You don't have dying stems and whatnot like you get from some places. Some places like you would get from like Aquabid or something to that extent. So in the past, I bought a lot of plants from various people via Aquabid, and the stems almost always come in looking half dead or dying, and that's really, that is why I got so deep into the Anubias, because the stem would come in half dead. And at the time when I first got into planted tanks years and years ago, I never had a light strong enough to help dying stem plants out. But now, gotten a little bit wiser, and we got stuff that could deal with that, so that's not an issue anymore. But either way, I'm gonna get these guys planted in the bag, and then we're gonna take a look at what's going on back there. Show off my one of my fails, because we do that from time to time. We have good things, but we also have bad things that need to be put out there. And what's going on back there is definitely a bad thing. It's a learning experience. That's what that is. That's what we're gonna call that. But either way, as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already got your entry in on the Baron Tropicals Big Birthday Bash giveaway, do that. All you have to do, you don't even have to have a tank. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Tell me what your favorite fish is. Like I stated in the rules, it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't have to be a fish that you have in the fish tank. You don't even have to have a fish tank. If you know what kind of fish you like. Now, with that being said, I don't want you to tell me you like grilled tilapia, because that's not what I'm getting at here. But yeah, just tell me your favorite fish, and you gotta let me know. You gotta somehow let me know so that I can add you to the playlist and put you in the drawing for when we announce the winner, and that's gonna be the evening of the 26th of July, and that's how we gonna do that. So, like I said, as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Definitely check out Bama Plants if you get a chance. There's one other guy that I order plants from. And let me see if I can pull his site up. www.greenoasisfarms.com. When I'm ready for my sword plants, that's who I'm going to get my swords from. Green Oasis Farms, Mr. Mike, and he is a subscriber on YouTube, as well as he has a YouTube channel, talks about a ton of plants and all kinds of stuff. Definitely check his channel out if you get a chance. And I will be getting some swords and stuff when I switch my big tank over to the Planet tank. He will be the guy that I get my swords from. And so that's gonna do it for this time around. So as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you all later.